Live. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of myself, Chuck DeHamel, and my soon-to-be-back present partner in announcing, Tom Price, welcome to tonight's game between the Indian Hill Braves and the Aviators of Sycamore High School. Introducing the Aviators right now, Carissa Grandison, point guard, our old friend and former teammate and Indian Hill student. Number 10, Jig Risby. Mackenzie Atkinson, Big Mac, also a friend of the family, so to speak. And Aaliyah McWhorter, number 32, sophomore. And finally, number 12, Maddie Davis, guard for Sycamore.
And he's assisted by Danny again.
Apologize for not having a pre-game show, but we'll touch on a few of the key facts here as soon as the Braves get introduced. The leading scorer in the CHL, number 13, sophomore Maddie Antonucci. Junior Nina Price having some big games recently, including the winner against Deer Park. Senior captain Gabe Vollmer.
Number 23, Claire.
The smallest and CHL leading, assist leading point guard for the Braves, junior Claire DeHamel, and junior forward Lauren James. Lauren's been playing really well last couple games, has 6 consecutive free throws after struggling a little bit earlier this year. So we hope she can continue that trend here against Sycamore. The Aviators, probably the biggest team that will face this year. Actually, I can say for sure that they're their biggest team we'll face all year. We've got 3 players well over 6 feet, including Mackenzie, who's about 6'3".
No doubt, Braves will have their hands full tonight, Chuck.
And
some friendly faces returning, but it's going to be tough competition, no doubt, for the Braves. But hey, we're on our home court. We've got an enthusiastic crowd. The Braves look energized, so let's see what happens.
It's good defense by Lauren.
Tries to go inside, and Sycamore turns it over, so Braves are going to get the ball.
I was surprised. I actually see the replay, but I thought maybe that was off of Lauren's hand. I thought she tipped it away, but either way, that was good defense by Lauren. Nice working around, three-quartering her.
Sycamore's going to put a press, but Claire easily breaks it, brings it up cross court, goes to Maddie inside. Maddie drives to the basket.
It's kind of a wild shot. I think she would have been better served to square her body or maybe work that ball out or be a little more patient.
She ran into 6'3", Mackenzie Atkinson. That's not easy. Sycamore drives to the basket. They can't get it to roll. They do get the rebound.
Yeah,
Mackenzie Atkinson with a three-pointer from the side. It comes up short. Sycamore again grabs the rebound.
Risby with the rebound. Yeah, Aaliyah McWhorter that started off that sequence with that drive, that's a specialty of hers. She's very athletic, not a great shooter, but really drives to the basket well, especially with her left hand. And
puts up a 2-pointer. Oh,
and there you just see
Big Mac just reached up over Maddie, grabbed the ball and laid it back in. That's going to be a challenge for the Braves all night. Nina with not a good pass.
Go get it, Kate. Come on.
Out of bounds, and that's a sloppy way to start the game.
Yeah, but I'm surprised neither Claire nor Kate went after that ball. It's I kind of in slow motion there. I'm watching them and saying, are either of you guys going to go after that or not? Because that was, I think, definitely a recoverable ball. But yeah, Sycamore will press out of a man-to-man. They like to, especially, sometimes they do a full court like they have been so far opening this game, but almost exclusively in the half court, they will do that jump trap, trying to get people to turn that ball over, trying to drive impatience. That's a nice.
Sycamore goes inside to number 12, but good defense, but she gets her on rebound and puts it back in.
Yeah, Carissa. Now, we were playing good D on the post. That's a kick. Yeah, good D on the post. And Chris Grandison, again, the former Brave, worked really hard to get a nice entry pass. Kept the ball down low where only her teammate could grab that entry. And he missed a shot. But again, they're going to.
Braves are going to be challenged down low. They're definitely at a height disadvantage.
Dribble out
Sycamore
of that, Claire.
Presses again. Claire throws it over to Kate Vollmer, who throws it up to Lauren James. They break the press. Lauren tries to get it to Nina Price. It's stolen by Carissa Grandison, who brings it up. It's a 1-on-3. She loses
Come on,
the ball.
girls, grab the ball. Grab the ball. Grab the ball. Get on the
Picked
floor.
up by Sycamore, and Claire comes back up with it. She's got a one-on-one to the basket. She pulls up. She's going to shoot, and she makes it. So that puts the Braves on the board, 4-2.
I'm glad she had the foresight to stop and not continue to make that drive. Going up against bigger players.
Took the right shot. Carissa will drive to the lane for Sycamore, puts it up, and banks it in. 6-2 Sycamore. Strong drive by Carissa Granderson. And we will see a lot of that tonight, I'm sure. Braves bring it up. Kate throws a difficult pass to Lauren James. It's going to be a jump ball at center court. Braves have got to be more careful with their passing, particularly their long passes. They need more people to come out and help in the backcourt with the press rather than try to make a long pass all the way up the court.
That's 1-2. Lauren, and you know, Lauren's a smart kid. She needs to make sure that she is going to meet that ball. That was a situation where I think she got kind of caught flat-footed.
Claire drives, tries to throw a pass into Lauren James. It goes off the foot of a Sycamore player, so the Braves will inbound it underneath their own basket.
And, you know, Lauren's done a good job defensively so far. I mean, she's got her, of probably any game this year, she's got her hands full tonight.
Lauren's going to drive on Mackenzie Atkinson, who blocks a shot. Sycamore comes with the rebound. They're going to push it up fast. Throws it out to Carissa Granderson for a three-pointer from the side. It's no good. Maddie with the rebound. Good positioning by Maddie Antonucci. Sycamore's going to press again. She needs some help. She picked up her dribble.
Yeah, that's what we talked about in the scouting report. The Braves really need to.
Claire with a pass into Lauren.
Who turns it over.
Yeah, you know what? Sycamore's crowding the lane. The Braves are going to have trouble going inside. They're going to have to work the perimeter. Sycamore comes up.
You just need a little patience and.
Yeah, you know, Sycamore's collapsing in the middle. There's no way the Braves are going to be able to drive that, or going to take over that middle.
Yeah, I mean, that's that's a play where, you know, against most other teams, you know, Claire's pass in and Lauren can beat up on people inside, but this is not.
Maddie, she drives the basket. Oh, can't get the roll.
Yeah, this is
Atkinson with the rebound.
This is not a game, unfortunately. You know, strong as Lauren is, she just does not have the size advantage on any of those girls. So she's just going to have to be patient with the ball. As will all the Braves.
Claire's going to drive to the middle. Oh, she throws a pass. It's deflected. It looks like Sycamore. It's going to be a jump ball, and I think that's going to go Sycamore's way.
Stop trying to throw over. Sorry, Ted had to take a little break to coach Claire on that.
6-2, Sycamore, 3 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Carissa throws it into number 12, who's going to make the shot from the side, short shot.
Maddie Davis.
Yeah.
Good shooting guard for the Aviators.
Sycamore's going to press again. Kate brings it into Nina Price. Throws it back to Kate, goes up to Maddie.
Yeah, I mean, basketball 101. You saw Maddie come.
That's got to be a foul on Sycamore. Maddie driving up.
Anytime you make that pass into the middle to try to relieve pressure on the ball handler, that person in the middle, you just saw Maddie did a good job there. Yep. Come to meet the pass. Yep. If you stand flat-footed, you're making yourself an incredibly easy person to defend. And especially with distance, you know, the person has to take 1 or 2 steps while the ball's in flight to get around you. And nice inbounds by Kate. Nice pass.
Deflected a little bit by Mackenzie Atkinson. Gets it out to Kate Vollmer. Maddie, the top of the key. She's going to drive to the basket against Mackenzie, and she gets it to go. What a great drive by Maddie Antonucci. Taking it right to the
and then
big man in the middle of Sycamore.
Faded away to her right ever so slightly as she approached. That's a travel on Carissa. Yep. Yeah, that was a really nice move, and just a little subtle fall away at the end where, you know, you've got a 6'3" or so girl with incredibly long arms to boot.
No, it's a great example of how even if you've got at a height disadvantage, you can use your body to gain an advantage on the drive to the basket. That's exactly what Maddie did there. Not intimidated at all by the height.
Take that shot,
Nina Price will take a shot, and it's good. 2-point shot.
Nice look. That was a nice, that was a nice sequence. Claire beat Carissa up the floor with the dribble, gave the ball. Kate Vollmer took her time, found an open person, was patient with the ball. Nina took a nice wide open shot, drained it. That's good D. Oh, get on the floor.
Braves come up with the loose ball. Claire DeHamel got it. She's going to bring it up. She's going to be a little bit pressured by Carissa Granderson. Nothing she hasn't seen since the 4th grade. Carissa and Claire used to do battle together.
Nice
Oh,
move.
Maddie with another reverse layup to the basket. She almost got it, but I like the drive. Taking it right to the middle.
Yeah, Mackenzie Atkinson with a nice post. Players out there who might be watching.
Mackenzie Atkinson with the three. It's in and out.
Good.
Lauren James right there for the rebound.
Hope you folks saw Kate Vollmer's box out on our side. The weak side just was fantastic. Even the ball went back on the shooter side of the rim. That was
Price with the ball.
Phenomenally good block out by
Claire.
Take the shot,
Pulls
Claire.
up at the free throw line. Can't quite get it to go, but that's good. Shalaj gets her own rebound, throws it up, and oh, not quite good. Gets another rebound. I like this. Claire goes up with the three-pointer. It's going to be short, but Maddie's there, and she'll go back.
And whoa, she got shoved in the back.
Wow. You know what? The Braves could not get the shots to fall, but I love the energy. Going after every loose ball. You know, not letting Sycamore's height intimidate them at all. Going right to the basket. Good sequence for the Braves. Just can't get the ball to fall, but as long as they keep getting looks, I think those shots will start going. Nina inbounds it to Claire on the side. She brings it up. Somebody needs to go set a screen for her. She throws it into Nina, who's going to go. Oh, she's going to get tied up.
Yep.
They're going to call that a jump ball, and it's going the Sycamore way.
That previous sequence, so the operative word you said on one or two of Claire's shots was Claire threw it up there, and she really, despite having, you know, a couple open looks there, she just didn't look ready to shoot that ball. She just kind of a little out of control with her shots. Wow. Especially that last three was, you know, I can't remember the last time I've seen Claire airball a three. You know, that egregiously is just something going on.
So it's 8-6 Sycamore with 1 minute left in the quarter. Carissa drives low, kicks it back out for a three-pointer. It's no good. Maddie Antonucci with the rebound, and she's fouled by Mackenzie Atkinson. Great positioning by Maddie Antonucci. Draws a foul on Mackenzie Atkinson, and I gotta say, putting some of these Sycamore players in foul trouble wouldn't be the worst thing in the world for the Braves.
Yeah, no kidding. Nina getting a bit of a break here with Amy Prue coming in for her. Oh, Kate's got to remember that Claire's 5'2" and not.
Sycamore again pressing.
Oh,
Claire's bringing up the ball. She's gonna dribble it up herself. Breaks the press. She throws up a three-pointer. Oh, not quite.
Nice rebound, Lauren.
Great rebound by Lauren James.
Goodness.
Can't get the follow-up shot to go, but good positioning by Lauren James again.
Yeah, Lauren, that was an outstanding box out. There's another one.
Yeah, Lauren, great position. Just lost control on the ball, but you know what? The Braves are not giving up anything inside, offensively or defensively.
I'm impressed. That's Lauren with twice in the space of about 10 or 12 seconds. Just using her strength, Carissa just traveled there.
Yeah.
Oh, grab the ball, girls.
She throws up the shot. It's missed. Claire comes up with the rebound. 19 seconds left. She pushes it up.
But yeah, Lauren, just really nice job. And, you know, that's Lauren, Kate, Nina. We've just seen some really good boxing out. Claire grabbing a couple of rebounds.
Let's see if the Braves can tie it up first quarter. Claire throws it toward Kate Vollmer, throws it into Maddie Antonucci, who drives the left hand and gets it to go.
Nice
3
play.
seconds left. Maddie Antonucci ties the game at the first quarter.
Well, I got to tell you, despite missing a few shots and a couple of turnovers, Braves have come out and played them tough. We have an 8-8 tie here at the end of the first.
Yeah, Braves playing with great energy, great enthusiasm, playing smart, and that last sequence was just great. Maddie Antonucci, no fear at all, taking it right to the big girls, I should say, of Sycamore with their left hand and putting it in.
Yeah, really, like I said, a lot of really good things to talk about with the Braves. You know, certainly coming in here, a big underdog against D1 Sycamore, team that has manhandled a number of strong D1 schools over the course of the year.
If betting on high school basketball were allowed, Chuck, and we could have bet on a tie after the first quarter, I think we could have made some good money tonight.
Yeah, who would have thought? But yeah, no, the Braves, the boxing out has been particularly good. We've been breaking their press really pretty well. Claire's been having really no trouble beating Carissa up and down the floor. And speaking of Claire, Alzubi is going to give Claire DeHamel a little break here to start the second quarter. So we've got, actually we've got 3 subs in now. Jaden James is in for Kate Vollmer. So let's see if we can hold the fort down with 3 of the bench players in.
Braves ball. Lauren James throws it out to Aya El-Zubi. Drives to the hoop, but she's not going to have much. She drives underneath, kicks it out to Amy Prue.
Amy,
takes
that.
a three-pointer.
Oh,
not quite good. Again, Lauren James fighting for the rebound. Just quite can't come with it. Sycamore push it up to 1-on-2.
Oh,
Number 32 goes right to the basket, but she misses. Aya comes up with the rebound. Wow. She's got Maddie Antonucci, who's got him.
Oh, Maddie loses a
had a 1-on-1 and just lost the ball. Maddie gets it back. She's going to pull up for a three-pointer.
That's,
in and out. Not quite good. Jaden James fighting for the rebound. Can't come up with it. Here comes Sycamore. They're pushing it up hard up the court.
Hey, just move your feet. Don't stay out on her, Aya.
They'll pull it back out.
There you go.
They throw it into Big Mac, who doesn't have anything. Chris out at the top of the key. Sycamore working it around the perimeter.
That's all. Leah McWhorter almost traveled with that ball. She's got a little happy feet.
They kick it into Big Mac, who rolls.
Nice move.
Puts him in move, can't get it to go. Wow, Sycamore just aren't getting their shots to fall. Good thing for the Braves.
Aya, you can't be doing that, kid. Don't out of control with the dribbling.
She kicks it out to Amy Prue. So Aya's going to drive to the hoop. She's obviously going to have nothing there with Big McKenzie. Oh, but
kick it out more.
Lauren gets back up, and it's good. Lauren James puts the Braves ahead for the first lead of the game, 10-8. Lauren James, again, great positioning inside, great offensive rebound, laid it right back in. Sycamore comes back to the hoop. It's no good. Jane James will come back with the rebound.
Yeah, for a second there, you started to say, it's good, and it was like almost popped out. But yeah, that was a good move by Lauren. Nice shot, got a nice friendly roll. Gonna get called for a 5-second call, Aya.
Carissa steals the ball from Aya. She comes up. She's got a 2-on-1. She throws it up, but it's no good.
Go get the ball, Maddie. Go get the ball.
Maddie Antonucci's got the rebound. She's going to push it up court. She's got a 1-on-1. She's going to pull up, shoot, and she gets it. 12-8 Braves, and the Sycamore coach is hot. He calls a timeout. 5:54 left to go in the second quarter. The Braves are up 12-8. Yes, you heard it right. The Braves are up 12-8.
Yeah, despite some sloppy ball handling there, got a nice steal, and Maddie went in and went 1-on-1 with, but she had a couple trailers too. She had Aya and Amy Prue trailing her down on that break.
She did, but no doubt she made the right decision there.
Absolutely.
She definitely had the defender gave her enough space. She just pulled up for an easy shot and made it. Absolutely the right decision by Maddie on that fast break. And continue to like the Braves hustle out there. You know, they're getting all the rebounds. They're despite the height advantage of Sycamore. Braves are doing a great job underneath on the defensive end, boxing out, and as a result, they're taking advantage of Sycamore shots that aren't falling, and they're picking up every rebound.
So we have Nina Price, Clarity Hamill re-entering the game after just over 2 minutes, grabbing a breather.
And I got to say, Chuck, I really like this 2-3 zone better than a man-to-man that we saw at Deer Park. For some reason, they just seem more comfortable in defense. Oh, and they tip it away.
Lauren again with
Nina
a nice
Price comes up with the ball.
Play. There were a bunch of games earlier in this year that Lauren was just positioned.
Nina throws. Claire tries to get it down into Nina.
That was a
good idea. Tough one to execute given the height advantage of Sycamore down low.
That's a charge.
Oh,
that is a charge. That is a charge. That is a charge.
Sycamore gets one, drives to the hoop, and they're going to press.
Go to the ball, Lauren.
Claire inbounds it to Lauren, who patiently waits for the trailer.
Lauren,
tries to get it to Maddie Antonucci. That's going to give Sycamore a fast break. Number 14, but she's not going to get it. Lauren James up with the rebound. Maddie's got a 1-on-1.
Take the shot,
She's going to pull up for a three-pointer.
That's off. Lauren with the rebound.
With the rebound, goes back up with it.
Just can't get it.
Can't get it to go. Very close. Sycamore pushes it up. Number 12.
That's a travel.
Yep, she walks.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I am impressed. Lauren's made a couple bad passes, but her rebounding, her hustle, I was starting to say earlier that a lot of the games earlier in the season, including against the Wyoming Cowboys, go to the ball, Nina.
Maddie inbounds it to Claire.
They'd have Lauren playing behind their post players. Now I'm seeing Lauren doing like a three-quarter.
Claire puts up for a three-pointer. Just in and out. Good shot. Just couldn't get it to fall. Sycamore's got a fast break to number 12. She lays it in, and that ties the game at 12. 4:30 to go in the second quarter. Claire's going to bring it up. Sycamore electing not to press. Well, Claire had a drive to the hoop. I thought she might take that all the way to the basket. She pulls out, kicks it over to Nina Price, who swings it around. She drives to the hoop,
shot,
pulls
Nina.
up.
Take that shot.
Oh, can't quite, but Maddie's there for the rebound. She's
foul.
fouled, and she should be shooting too.
Yep.
She was definitely going up for the shot. I hope she's going to be shooting too.
You know, I have the...
Maddie Antonucci, how about that? Right at the right place at the right time. No surprise there.
You know, I was going over my notes because I did the scouting of Sycamore for Coach Prue for game against Turpin, and I was just looking through my notes, and one of the things I had down was they rebound well, but because they are tall, not because they box out well or get great position. And so far, the Braves have proved, Tommy, you were alluding to earlier, that, you know, rebounding is absolutely as much, if not more, about positioning and effort and working hard than it is about height.
Well, no doubt. And, you know, with Maddie misses the second free throw, Nina almost comes up with the rebound, and that's going to be Braves ball.
Yeah. But, yeah, so the Braves have really, well, I don't know if numerically they've out-rebounded, but certainly in terms of effort and key rebounds and keeping sequences alive, the Braves have really been beating Sycamore on the boards.
Claire drives up. She throws it out to Jaden James. He gets it out to Nina at the top lane.
Strong.
Nina drives to the basket. She's going to pull up. She's well defended. Gets it to Maddie, who drives to the middle, throws it up, and puts it in. Maddie Antonucci going right down the middle against two Sycamore defenders.
Yeah, a lot of contact there.
No problem.
And the Braves showing a 2-1-2 press. Somebody needs to pick her up. Oh, a little charge there.
The hoop. Oh, I think she traveled. Nina blocks it. Sycamore goes back up, and they're walking. That's going to be Braves ball. Again, good defense by the Braves.
Yeah, I don't know if he called the walking apart from the fact that Nina blocked the shot.
Yeah, he did. He called the travel after. The block came back to a Sycamore player, tried to go back up, and she took an extra step. Claire's pressure. She's going to have to get some help. Maddie gets the ball. Oh, she's going to get it back to Claire. Timeout, Braves. That's a smart timeout.
That's one of the first times I've really seen the Braves have a difficult time getting. I mean, maybe a couple of the other times they've faced some pressure and everything that it's caused them a little problem. But that's the first time I think they've really kind of imploded trying to get the ball up the court. Had trouble getting the ball in to begin with, and Claire got caught in the corner and tried to dribble her way out, which is probably a good thing. I mean, 9 times out of 10, Claire is going to beat her people off the dribble. But she didn't have good control there, and the pass she made over to Maddie wasn't easy to handle. Maddie kind of fumbled it, and I think Prue made a good call for a timeout.
Yeah, no, right call at the right time. 3:35 to go in the second quarter. Braves with a 15-12 lead. And interestingly, Chuck, no fouls for the Braves.
Yeah, I just looked at that right before you said that.
No fouls.
Like, wow.
3 fouls for Sycamore, no fouls for the Braves. So Braves playing clean, aggressive defense. Nina Price to the top of the key. She's got one defender on her. Kicks it over to Maddie Antonucci.
Nina caught that ball and immediately began dribbling. I think she would have had a hard time doing any kind of jump.
Maddie's going to drive the hoop. She loses the ball. Kicks it out to Nina.
Swing it.
Nina pulls it back out. They're going to reset the offense. Over to Maddie at the top of the key, who throws in a pass to Jaden James, who kicks it out. Oh, tried to get it out to Claire, but the ball was picked off. The right idea.
Yeah, because she certainly, that was not a...
oh, that's a charge. Oh, I can't believe they're not going to call that charge. Jaden had perfect position.
Wow, that certainly was a charge.
Textbook charge. Oh, God, that was just perfect defense by Jaden James drawing the charge.
I don't know if we're going to get any kind of replays on that, but Mr. Referee and Ms. Referee down there were just not on the ball there.
Wow. Great defense.
Take that
Nina
shot,
pulls
Nina.
up from the side. Oh, can't off the front of the rim. Wow. Ooh. I tell you, you don't see it too often where in high school girls basketball where somebody gets perfect position and draws the charge, but that was a case of it.
Yeah.
She was perfectly planted right in front.
I think we are going to get a replay.
We're going to see this. Here she comes.
Let's see if
here comes Jaden down. Look, she sets the position, hands her up stationary, and boom. That is
textbook. Yeah.
Great defense.
Yeah, got on the replay, a textbook charge.
Sycamore goes back up, and Nina Price gets the rebound.
Good board by Nina.
She brings it up. The Braves definitely playing with a level of intensity that I have not seen in a while. I mean, they're really fighting. I think they're not intimidated by this Sycamore team, and clearly with good reason. Maddie's got the ball at the free throw line. She throws it to Claire, goes up with a three-pointer. Oh!
Jeez, just is not. Claire's not off by much, except for that one air ball she winged up early on. But
the Braves are getting some good looks. Just, both teams not getting the ball to fall. Sycamore puts up a three-pointer. No good. And I think they're going to call a foul on or they're going to call a foul on the Braves.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's not something you need to be fouling on.
Oh, they called her a foul on shooting a three-pointer.
Yep, they
so
sure
Sycamore
did.
is going to be at the line shooting three.
Yeah, that's
free throws. It's what, number 12? That's Maddie Davis. No, I'm sorry, number 32.
That's Aaliyah McWhorter.
Aaliyah McWhorter.
Yeah, Claire, that's a mistake she should just never have made. I mean, it's not going to block that shot. Yeah, you go over there and you try to make things difficult, get in the line of vision of a shooter. But this is a girl that's 6'1" and Claire's 5'2". You know, she's not going to go over that girl. She's not going to block the shot. And instead, she fouls the girl on the follow-through. So that's questionable a little bit whether that's a legit call, but, she just gave up 2 points on a free throw.
Okay, well, Sycamore makes 2 out of the 3 free throws. Braves will inbound it. Kate into Nina Price, who's going to bring it up the court. He's at the top of the key, throws it over to Maddie Antonucci, who looks over to Kate Vollmer at the top of the key. Kate throws an inbound pass, probably not the right pass, but she saw Jaden breaking across the middle. Sycamore comes back with the ball, throws up a three-pointer, no good. And
grab the ball, Nina. Oh, she just stepped on the line. There you go.
She's out of bounds. The refs did catch that one.
Yep, the baseline ref is right on top of that.
Ball's going to go back to the Braves. Minute 23 to go in the half. Braves with a 1-point lead, 15-14. Sycamore's going to press again. Kate goes inbound to Nina, who's got the dribble, and they bring it up. Oh, I don't know how that isn't a foul, but
yeah, they are.
Maddie drives the hoop. Shot gets partially blocked. Krista Grandison's going to bring it up 1-on-3. She goes up with it, and she's going to get fouled by Claire DeHamel.
Got position.
That's a tough foul. I think Claire took an elbow to the cheekbone.
Yeah, that's that was a foul, but there's a point there where you've got to look at what the offensive player is doing to initiate contact, and that's Carissa absolutely just kind of charged in there and swung some elbows, and yeah, technically that's probably the right call as a foul, but refs really got to look at what the offensive player is doing and what kind of contact that they're initiating. And they are letting them play. I mean, Tom, remember a couple games ago, I don't know if that was a Deer Park or whoever, where refs weren't calling anything. And, I guess you could say it's a little consistent on both sides. They're really not calling anything for either one. But so Claire's going to go sit with just under a minute left with her picking up her second foul.
Braves got the ball. Tie game, 15-all. Like to see the Braves work for a good shot here. Use the clock. Take whatever time they need. In fact, I'd be happy if the Braves just held it for the last shot.
Yeah, absolutely.
No reason to force a bad shot. Use the clock. Wind it down. And don't let Sycamore get the ball back and take the lead into the halftime. Nina throws it in. Amy Prue is going to wisely bring it back out. There was no shot there.
That's a foul.
Yep. Foul on Maddie Antonucci, number 12. Maddie Davis.
Maddie Davis, yeah.
Maddie on Maddie. 4th team foul on Sycamore, so Braves will inbound the ball on the side.
Yeah, Tom, you alluded to a few minutes back when the Braves had 0 fouls, and there's a whole lot of banging going on down there that they're letting them go.
Well, not surprisingly, let's face it, Sycamore would definitely come into this game as the favorite. I'm sure they're a bit frustrated that with only 15 points in the first half. Their shots aren't falling. Braves are playing aggressively. Is Maddie Antonucci hurt? She's going over to see the trainer.
She might have blood, possibly.
That's not good news for the Braves. I hope she's okay.
Yeah, I think there might be a cut or something. Looks like see Terry Connie putting on her gloves, which would indicate to me that
Sycamore tips the ball
that
out
there
of bounds.
Might be that Maddie might have suffered a cut, and they're going to bandage her up. Yeah, this is one to what you're just saying, Tom. Now even more so than ever. Try to burn 30 or so seconds off this clock, and hold for the last shot. Again, you've got
big victory if the Braves even go into the locker room at halftime tied.
Yep.
Certainly you don't want to give ball up. And Sycamore.
Oh, did they call that?
Are they calling a moving screen? What are they calling?
I think that.
Are they call that on Lauren James down low?
It must be. It must. Yeah.
I didn't see that foul. That's too bad. That
Yeah, I
gives
guess,
the ball back to Sycamore.
I guess that was supposed to have been a moving screen. Yeah, I wasn't watching Lauren in that particular sequence.
Okay, let's get a good defensive set here. 15 seconds to go.
Force him to get him shot up, and
Braves.
That's a nice
They
move.
go down low to number 32. Oh, and she's going to draw a foul. Yeah. So number 32, Allie McWhorter is going to be shooting 2 shots here with 9 seconds to go. That's a strong move to the middle.
Yeah, again, that's Aaliyah McWhorter's forte, making those strong cuts into the lane, and in that particular, getting fed down low, making a nice spin move into the middle, going up and getting her own rebound.
Okay, she converts both free throws. Still time to get a shot at it. 9 seconds left. Worst thing we can do is have a turnover here in the backcourt. Lauren brings it up.
Get rid of it.
Oh, and she does lose the ball. The number who goes up with it and gets a basket. Oh, that hurts. Sycamore gets a basket on a turnover with 1 second left.
I'm not sure
to take
why.
A 4-point lead into the locker room at halftime. That really stings.
Yeah, I know Claire's sitting there on the bench with an ice pack on her jaw, but getting more ball handling into the game at that particular juncture.
No.
I said Lauren's played a great first half, but that is not a situation you want Lauren to be put in. That's putting not putting them in a position to succeed. And expecting Lauren to be a ball handler out there is just that's not in her wheelhouse. I mean, all the things she does well, that's not one of them. So that's a coaching
that's too bad.
error. That's a turnover on the coach.
Braves are tied 15-all with 30 seconds to go, and they go into the locker room with a 4-point deficit, 19-15.
Yep.
But all in all, a great first half by the Braves.
Very much so.
Played with a lot of energy, a lot of heart, played smart, great positioning on both ends of the court, particularly defense. Just not, even though being certainly outsized, really getting a lot of rebounds, not giving up a lot of second shots on the defensive side.
Yeah, they missed a lot of shots, but yeah, I mean.
They did. Braves could easily be winning this game.
Yep.
I mean, they've had a lot of good looks, just haven't gotten them to fall. Sycamore probably say the same thing.
Yep.
But no, I agree. Braves are getting good looks at the basket, and you know what? They're not afraid to take it inside too, which I think is kind of opening some perimeter shots for them.
Absolutely.
You got to have Maddie Antonucci driving to the basket. And taking it to the big girls inside.
Right.
Otherwise, Sycamore will just play out in the perimeter. So keep driving, picking up fouls, kicking it out to the open shooter.
Yep, keep doing what they're doing.
Braves
okay, folks, we're going to take about a 7-minute break. We'll be back with about a minute before the start of the second half. So you go do your thing, we'll go do ours. Get a drink, take a break, use the restroom, buy some Braves material online. We'll see you soon. There we go. All right, back for the start of the second half. I want to take a quick second and do some shameless self-promotion for Mr. Price and I here. Our respective daughters, City, Enquire All-Stars a couple weeks ago, Nina in tennis and Claire in soccer. Yay, did you know that, Tom?
I did not know that, but thank you for bringing
Nina
that to our
is
attention.
first team doubles in soccer for Division II, and Claire in soccer for Division II.
That's awesome.
Yay, children. Well, I bring that up only because obviously both of them are out here right now on the basketball court. Nina passing into Claire as we speak.
That looked like an overhead lob right there.
Yep. So anyway, thank you for folks for bearing with us in our shameless self-promotion, or my shameless self-promotion.
All right. Second half underway. Claire goes in.
Nice.
Maddie, who goes basket. Oh, she gets it blocked by
Yeah, she beat the first person and the second person. Nice pass inside. Oh, Mackenzie kicks it out.
Kicks it out to Carissa for three-pointer. That's going to be short. Sycamore goes over the top to get the rebound. Oh,
nice
Maddie
hands.
tips it out of bounds. Yeah.
Nice hands. That was good ball movement, though, by Sycamore, swinging it around, but Maddie got her hand out and deflected that ball out of bounds. Yeah, I'm kind of shocked that Mackenzie Atkinson did not go right back up with that rebound, in the paint as she was.
She's got one basket this game, right? 2 points for Mackenzie?
I can't see this. I'm trying to glance over the scoreboard. Yeah, 2 points for
Braves steal the ball. Claire's going to bring it up.
Yeah, Mackenzie with only 2 points. Now, in fairness, Mackenzie, folks that don't know her, Mackenzie played AAU.
Lauren James drives to the hoop against Mackenzie, gets her own rebound, back up with it. Oh, can't get it to go, but I like that offensive. Taking it to the basket by Lauren James.
Oh, somebody pick her up, come on.
Oh, Braves let her go. Yeah, you got to get in front of her.
That's
a little bit lazy. Nina's got to get back on defense.
But Nina was chasing her, but we need the help side. That's where the help side person has to come over. That's
Braves inbound to Nina. Come on, push it up, 2-on-1. Nina's going to push it up. Oh, she loses it from behind. Sycamore steals it.
Gia Gribsby.
Maddie fighting for the ball. She tips it.
Oh, that's a bad ball.
They're going to give it to Sycamore, but I don't know about that.
Yeah, I might be wrong.
A close one.
I might be wrong if you saw that again, but I could have sworn that one of their girls knocked out.
Good hustle by Maddie Antonucci. Fighting after the ball.
I started to say about Mackenzie Atkinson, AAU basketball player for a number of years. Her mother, 3 or 4 year player at the University of Virginia, went to 3 Final Fours with the Cavaliers back in the.
Oh, Lauren James with a great block on number 12.
Back in the early 90s, and Mackenzie is actually going to Morehead State on a volleyball scholarship. It hasn't played basketball the last couple of years after playing AAU for many years and being a big force.
Sycamore drives to the basket, can't get it to go. Rebound comes out to Mackenzie, can't get it to go either. Maddie Antonucci with the rebound, and she's going to push it up.
Nina's open on the far side.
No, they've got another. Maddie's going to take it all the way basket, kicks it out to Kate Vollmer, over to Nina, who's going to drive to the side.
Keep going.
Kicks it. Oh, darn it. Nina drives it, tried to kick it out to Claire for three-pointer.
Yeah.
Right idea, just the pass was a little off.
Yeah, that was.
But, I like that idea, drawing the big men underneath the basket, kicking it out to the three-pointer. Not a bad idea, just wasn't quite executed.
Nina did a fantastic job, except for that last part of the pass. Oh, good job, Lauren.
Sycamore tries to go inside, but Nina Price, Braves steal it.
That's what I was talking about earlier with Lauren learning to play wraparound three-quarter defense instead of just playing behind the post players, and that's made all the difference in the world, I think, for her as a defender so far.
Claire pulls up, gives it to Maddie Antonucci, goes strong to Lauren James, who gets it in a foul. Lauren James to the basket. She's going to be shooting for 3. I think she's going to pick up the foul on Mackenzie Atkinson. No, Leah McWhorter.
What a nice sequence. Claire making a nice entry pass on a pick and roll to Maddie, and then Maddie taking that.
Converts it.
Maddie making that nice little extra pass to Lauren, and that is Lauren's 7th straight free throw. I think I mentioned at the beginning of the game that Lauren had 6 straight coming in, and that's been a tough spot for Lauren.
Oh, they throw it in. The ball's stolen by the Braves.
So far this year.
Nina kicks it up to Maddie Antonucci. She's got a one-on-one. She's going to take it to the basket. Oh, she gets it to fall.
An acrobatic shot by the News.
Define every law of physics there is. Maddie Antonucci Antonucci puts it in, and the Braves close it to 1 point, 21-20 Sycamore. Oh, what a move by Maddie Antonucci.
Yeah,
that
was,
had a la Dr. J. God, I'd like to see that again.
That was a, yeah, you talk about the narrowest of windows as she drove to her left, got just, I mean, inches of baseline to spare with to keep her feet in bounds, curled herself back around and reached with those long arms and kind of flipped it up. Yeah, Dr. J.
You know, I get up early tomorrow because I feel, you know, I wouldn't be surprised to see that on SportsCenter. That's a top 10 play. That was beautiful.
That was a nice move. Yeah, that nice little flip up there with the long arms and.
I mean, what touch off the glass! Just kiss the glass, put it in. Great play by our star, Maddie Antonucci. All right. Braves trailing 21-20, 4:47 to go in the third quarter. No team fouls. Again, Braves playing good, clean, aggressive defense. Sycamore with 1 foul. Braves make a substitution. They bring in Amy Prue for Kate Vollmer. Looks like they're going to go back to their 2-3 zone defense. Claire and Amy up top. Maddie, Lauren, and Nina down low. Taking care of a little moisture on the court.
Who says girls don't sweat?
Hey, we're making the Sycamore girls sweat. Moisture all over that court.
Yeah, it's, as always, quite a balmy 80-plus degrees, I would say, here inside of the Indian Hill Gym. And
if it works, we should turn it up to 90.
Yeah.
whatever it takes.
Well, I'm sad to say that the tactic didn't seem to work last Saturday as your alma mater took care of my Dukies at home, but Virginia looks every bit the #1 team in the country.
We're entitled to one once every 20 years. All right, Sycamore's going to inbound the ball, half court. Chris Grandison will bring it up for the A's. They throw it into McKenzie, who goes down low to number 12, Allie McWhorter. Again, good defense by Lauren James. But Allie McWhorter puts that in over Lauren James. That's just a good power move by the Sycamore there. Maddie Antonucci brings it up. She's going to go right to the basket.
Tries once again to feed it to the line.
And that's going to be a turnover. Going to go back Sycamore's way. Maddie with a strong move to the basket with a nice bounce pass to Lauren James. Pass just got away from her. Be Sycamore's ball. 4:20 to go in the third quarter. Krista drives the lane, kicks it back out.
Recover, Amy, recover.
3-point shot for Briz. Oh, it's good.
That's the first 3 of the game for, maybe for either team. Certainly for Sycamore.
3-point basket by Kiana Sheridan for Sycamore. They're going to press it. Claire throws it over to Amy Prue. She's got it.
Amy overran that.
Gets the ball over to Maddie Antonucci on the side. Maddie's going to drive to the middle against McKenzie. She throws it up. Good move. Just couldn't get it to go. Sycamore brings it up quickly. Oh, they get a fast break layout. It's a game of momentum, Chuck. Braves now down by 8 points, 28-20 Sycamore. Sycamore with a little run here, and I think that's a good timeout by Coach Prue. Slow this down. Yeah. Braves definitely do not want an up-tempo game.
Yeah.
Braves got to slow it down, play patient offense, make Sycamore work for every shot. We do not want to get into a fast break battle with Sycamore here.
Right, partly because as you said, I mean that's their game, and they like to pressure. And they're also a lot deeper than us. They rotate in, 9 to 10 players where we don't go that deep, and starters get 80 to 90% of the minutes typically in a close game, at least for the Braves. So you're exactly right. Don't want to get into a track meet with Sycamore. So yeah, Sycamore having reeled off 7 straight. Braves had cut it to 1 on Maddie's great baseline drive a few minutes back. But Sycamore with a couple buckets and draining a 3. Again, a wide open look, and that's they've been missing a lot of shots, and part of that's good defense, and part of it's the luck of the Braves. But
yeah, quite frankly, I'm surprised Sycamore is not forcing the ball down low to some of their bigger players.
I am too.
I really thought we'd see the ball going in down low to number 12, Maddie Davis, number 32, Allie McWhorter, and Mackenzie Atkinson, of course. But the Braves are doing a good job collapsing the defense around their big players. they're certainly making every pass contested. Oh, and Maddie she gives the ball back up. Brace got a 2-on-2 fast break. Oh, but they can't get it. Nina Price got a one. They've got a 2-on-1. Nina Price. She's going to go all the way to the basket against Mackenzie Atkinson and puts it in. Nina Price showing old rival Mackenzie a little action on the fast break.
It looked to me like she just looked Mackenzie off just a little bit, like she was going to feed Maddie breaking down on the 2-on-1. And I think that little bit of that little just head look made froze Mackenzie Atkinson.
Nice inbound pass to Maddie Davis. That's nice passing by Sycamore there. Claire throws it over to Nina Price.
Take the shot, Nina.
Long two-pointer. I think they're going to get her for traveling. Yeah, shuffled her feet just a little bit there.
Well, she could have maybe taken kind of taken a one dribble off that catching the ball. I think she was. It just was past led her just a little bit, and I think she was a little off bounds leaning forward. Just couldn't get the feet set. That was a travel too. You know, there's things not getting called. Keep on her, Amy. That's it. Don't can't afford to. That's.
Lisa Granderson's going to put up a three. It's good. Nice score. Nice form on that shot.
Yeah, Carissa now with 6.
Claire DeHamel brings it up. Maddie at the top of the key. She's going to drive to the basket. Kicks it out to Amy Prue for a three-pointer. It's off the front of the rim. Good look by Amy Prue.
Braves just cannot.
And here comes Sycamore pushing the ball up again fast to the basket. They can't get it to go. And Maddie Antonucci pulls down the rebound over everybody. Brings it up court. She'll slow it up. Goes to Lauren James in the middle, who comes up shooting. Bounces. Just won't go down.
Iron and kind to get
Sycamore
back.
really pushing it up fast. They can't get it to go. And who's there for the rebound? Lauren James.
Okay. Wow.
She get fouled?
No, I believe the ball was tipped.
Tipped out by Sycamore?
By Maddie Davis.
Lauren with another great rebound. She's been a force on the basket tonight for the Braves. Lauren's going to go out. Well-deserved rest. Kate Bulmer coming back in.
Yep. Now Lauren is Lauren. Like I said, she's made a few mistakes, but she has had a well game. Words. Just doing it and playing good post defense against really tough assignments. She's, I think, really learned to use her feet and play a three-quarter wraparound D against a B. You better move, Claire.
Claire DeHamel brings it up. She looks back. She kicks it out to Nina Price. Shot from the side. That's not going to go. Sycamore gets a rebound. Sycamore again pushing it up quickly. Carissa Granderson drives to the basket.
That's way short.
That's short. Maddie Antonucci with the rebound.
That was a
She's going to push it up fast.
Fierce forward. Right,
bring it out. There you go. Reset the offense. Claire's going to take a long three-pointer, and she makes it from way down. That's for Milford.
I thought, I was like, I got on Claire for, trailing plays or the ball's being worked around, and she's still about 6 or 7 feet beyond the arc, and I keep telling her, you got to step up and be a step behind the arc in order to receive the pass. And that one, I was like, okay, that's it's not out of her range, but it's like, yeah, you should be taking that shot.
Symbol lifts the ball. Nina Price comes up with it.
But she finally got one to drop.
She'll give it to Claire.
Maybe Claire will, seeing the ball go through, maybe it's her shooting luck will change.
All right, Braves with 35 seconds to go in the third quarter. Love to see them hold for the final shot.
Yep.
Be patient on the offense.
We're going to get a replay.
Claire's going to drive to the basket. There's nothing there. She brings it back out, kicks it out to Amy Prue at the top of the key, swings it over to Nina, over to Kate Bulmer on the side. Kate pass is intercepted by Carissa Granderson. She's got a one-on-one against Claire. She drives to the hoop, and she gets it. God, it's deja vu like the end of the second quarter.
12 seconds! Basket by Granderson.
Nina Price with a shot from the corner. That's not good, but Claire gets a rebound. Throws it back up.
And one.
She's going to get a foul. Claire DeHamel.
That's the
left-handed.
That's the old NBA. I just got fouled. I'm going to throw it up there because I know it's going to be then called in the act of shooting because she was not looking to shoot that ball. I don't know if Claire got hurt or something trying to chase down Carissa. She was really coming back up court slowly there.
Claire gets the first one.
First free throw by Claire DeHamel is good.
So, see after this free throw,
Misses the second, but
Claire's
Braves.
not focused there, but I think we're going to get a replay maybe of Claire's 3 with under a minute to go here. Or maybe not. Oh, there we go. Yeah, see how that's like that's a borderline NBA. That's an NBA 3.
Look at the basket. That is. And nothing but net right there. Look at that. That's just a
that's an NBA 3-point line easily. Yeah, again.
That is from way downtown.
I wouldn't encourage Claire to take too many shots like that, but you know, you get a walk-up 3 with nobody on you. You know, obviously she's capable of making it. So again, maybe she'll see the ball go through the hood that time and get a little more confidence in her shot, which. You know, she missed a number of shots in the first half, and I might be wrong, but I think that's actually her first shot here in the second half. So she's going to get a break, and I think Nina's going to get a quick break as Al-Zubi and Jaden James enter the game for the Braves. Maddie Antonucci remains on the court for Indian Hill, as does Kate Vollmer and Amy Prue.
All right, Braves. 9-point deficit going into the fourth quarter. Braves, no fouls in the second half. 0 fouls. Sycamore with 2. So refs letting them play. Mackenzie Atkinson with a 3-pointer. It's no good.
Fair ball.
Maddie Antonucci with another rebound.
Yeah, that was a pretty easy rebound, though.
Brings it up. Yeah, it's not so hard when the ball doesn't hit any of the rim. Maddie drives to the basket. It's deflected out by by Sycamore. Braves will get the ball underneath their own basket. Not sure who's going to inbound it. It's going to be Maddie Antonucci.
Yeah, this is a lineup where the Braves are going to struggle for offense. Amy can hit three-pointers.
Somebody's got to move there. Up. She gets it out to Jaden James. She brings it back to Al-Zubi. They almost got it.
Close to being.
Oh,
Aya goes
drives
strong.
the basket. Oh, she had the wide open lane. Great drive by Al-Zubi. She had the wide open lane. Couldn't get it to fall. Uh-oh, Braves are pushing up. They've got to put it up. Oh, boy. They got a 2-on-1 fast break. Braves are going to have to get back on defense. You know, Sycamore's going to continue to push it. I think they found a little bit. Braves might be getting tired, but Sycamore's really starting to push the ball up court.
Well, I think
They're going to do that on every rebound.
As you might find a lot in the high school level, and you know, in any level, quite honestly.
Maddie Antonucci pulls up in the lane. 2-pointer, can't get it to go.
You know, when their ball was loose on the floor and Sycamore scrambled to get it, and I think everybody on the Braves side just kind of stood there and watched. And
3-pointer, that's no good. Rebound.
Maddie Davis reports.
And she's fouled by. That's all right. I like that foul by Maddie. Braves don't have any fouls. No foul trouble on anybody. You got to make that foul. Actually, you can't let Mackenzie get an easy 2-pointer. So that's a smart foul by Maddie.
Yeah, Mackenzie has a very good free throw shooter. Nice soft touch.
Number 21, Mackenzie.
I'll take the odds at the free throw line over the. She does have a free throw. She gets the first free throw.
And Nina and Claire re-enter the game for Indian Hill. Amy and Maddie Antonucci, I think that's her first break of the game. I can't imagine she'll sit for more than a minute or so. Get a little bit of a break.
Nancy Atkinson hits a beautiful free throw form. Caden's about to Nina. Sycamore's going to continue to press. Braves are going to break it though. Al-Zubi brings it up.
Don't go into the trap. Don't pick up your dribble.
Gets it over to Claire, who's going to dribble it around. She's eyeing another long 3-pointer, decides not to.
Go drive.
She's got to drive to the basket. She pulls up, throws it up, and it's good. Claire to Hamill. Great drive to the basket. Soft touch. In traffic. Makes it count. That's worth it.
And you know, the Braves are still in this game. I mean, they're gradually getting worn down by Sycamore again, though. This Chris with a wide open.
Yep.
Grab it, Claire. There you go.
Got the rebound. She's going to bring it up. Pushes it up to Nina Price.
Strong,
She's going to take it in the lane against Mackenzie. And
yes,
she gets it to roll. Oh, great transition offense from Claire to Nina. Love to see that.
Yeah, for a second there I thought the iron was going to be unkind to Nina, but
Carissa drives to the basket. Can't get it to go. Nina comes over the rebound, but it's going to be a jump ball. That's going the Braves' way, though.
Yeah, that was a nice, strong rebound by Nina.
Maddie Antonucci comes back in for Al-Zubi.
But yeah, Maddie sat for, I don't know if she cleared a whole minute there. Maybe she did. But Go, Claire. Go. Get
Nina
deep. Oh, Nina, look over the top. Look over the top.
Sycamore pressing. Oh, Nina passes it up to Maddie, who gets it over to Claire.
Take the
Claire's
shot.
going to take a three-pointer, sets up. It's just off the front.
Jaden. Oh, Jaden. Two hands, kid.
Jaden almost had the rebound.
Yeah, she was in good position. Just got to use two hands on this.
Going to bring it up. Mackenzie Atkinson with a long two-pointer. It's off the front of the rim. Claire comes up with the rebound. 5.5 minutes to go in the game. Braves down by 9. Maddie's going to drive to the basket. Strong with the left hand, and she's fouled by Mackenzie Atkinson. Strong move by Maddie Antonucci with the left hand.
That is on Kenna Sheridan.
Oh no, I'm sorry. The foul is not on Mackenzie Atkinson.
Kenna Sheridan. Yeah, it looked like Big Mac got the call, but apparently not. Yeah, it looks like the Braves are getting a little fatigued. I can see Claire, she's been pushing the ball up a lot. Nina's been pushing the ball up a lot. Maddie's been running her butt off. I can definitely see a little bit of fatigue. I saw Claire kind of jogging and hobbling up the floor. I think she might have tweaked her foot a little bit. It's been bugging her all year. But
the up-tempo, as we've said, the up-tempo game is not going to favor the Braves.
Right.
They're not as deep as Sycamore is. I would like to see him slow it up, but you know what? They're playing aggressively, and some of the up-tempo, they're getting some of the up-tempo baskets to go.
They are.
So you can't argue with that, but yeah, they're going to have to muster all the energy they have for the last 5 minutes. And you know what? I think that the fact that this score is close will give them some energy.
Yeah, you're right. I think some of the baskets they've made have been because they've been attacking.
No doubt about that.
And it's hard to, at any level, but especially for high school kids, it's hard to, if you run a half court to still have it be an attacking, go after them, pedal to the metal type of scenario. Whereas if you're, running up and down the court and everything, that's more conducive to that type of style and attacking the basket. But yeah, I would agree. It's nice to see them maybe just kind of, if they can't get that initial break, to maybe slow the ball down, work it in a little bit. Not necessarily work clock, because they don't have 5 minutes plus left in the game. They don't have a whole lot of cushion to be messing with. But
Maddie makes both free throws. No surprise there. Textbook free throw form. Braves close it to 7. Oh! Sycamore, the long pass. Claire almost tipped it. She did tip it. Almost got control. Braves go inside to number 32. Can't get it to fall.
Good forward, Nina.
The rebound. And they're going to call a jump ball. And it's going Sycamore's way. Actually, I think the jump ball might have been a little fortunate. I could have seen a travel call there.
Yeah, Nina kind of got that ball, and the other girl was on her, and Nina lost her balance and went backwards. So yeah, I think you're right. I think the jump ball kind of probably worked in our favor, because Nina could possibly be called for a traveling if she had put her feet back down. It's you don't know if you.
Okay, Braves settle back into the 2-3 zone with Claire and Maddie out top. I like that combination. Maddie's got quick hands. Claire's naturally fast.
This is one where, when Sycamore going into a delay here, and trying to, maybe not a full-scale delay, but they're trying to milk the clock a little bit.
Yeah.
Obviously no shot clock here in high school, but, when you play a zone, you're dead meat when it comes to trying to pick up people that are trying to stall on you.
You know what? I think this also shows great respect for the Braves. They don't want the Braves to get the ball back.
Yeah, Sycamore's coach is doing a really good job. I think he's trying to, shorten his game down a little bit, decrease the number of possessions for both sides. They've got a 7-point lead, 4 minutes left in the game.
I can tell you right now, Sycamore's thinking about, hey, we just want to get out of here with a win.
Right.
And I think they're showing the Braves a lot of respect now. They are trying to ice the ball, take some time off the clock, which certainly is a smart move. The Braves are going to have to really start going out and pressuring the ball, though. Oh, and then there it goes. They get a turnover. Claire brings it up. She throws it over to Nina.
Swing it back, swing it back.
Brings it up. No shot. Smart move. Plenty of time left in this game. Good patient offense. Maddie with a three-pointer. Yes, good. Maddie Antonucci with a beautiful three-pointer.
Yeah, Maddie just popped out to the line. Claire.
And it's a 4-point game.
Claire looking at her, looking inside, looking away, and Maddie pops out, and Claire just like, here you go. You shoot it this time.
Great offense. Oh, that was a travel, I thought. She slid her feet there.
Yeah. 4 points with just over 3 minutes left. Braves keeping it close. Oh, that's a travel.
Oh, that's a travel. And the Braves are going to get the ball back.
Carissa Grandison uncharacteristically allowed herself to get up in the air. I'm not sure what that...
You know what, Chuck? I think Sycamore, you might be starting to see a little bit of nerves coming out on part of Sycamore. They're not on their home court. This game is a lot closer, I guarantee you, than they expected. And there's only 3 minutes to go, and they've got a 4-point lead.
That's a foul.
Nina Price going to drive to the hoop. She pulls up, kicks it out to Jaden James.
Shot
is good!
Jaden James, what a clutch basket.
Jumper, 39-37. Braves have cut it to 2.
That's a nice play. Nina made a nice drive in, nice pass. Oh, did we get Nooch with a foul?
Yeah, I think we're going to get a foul, but that's okay. That's just the Braves' second foul.
Yep.
No real harm there.
No, Jaden, you know, not known as a shooter. Has played mostly JV this year, but she's come on strong in the last couple games and gotten a bunch of good rebounds, and that was a really clutch basket.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was key.
You know, it's they have a freshman that gets a ball in that situation. Usually they're going to clank it up there. That was that showed good poise. Oh, that was a travel.
Yeah, Krista drives to the basket.
That was a travel.
Definitely got away with a lockdown.
Whoa. Jim's got to be like yelling at those refs. That's inexcusable to miss that travel. That's
There's the ball at the top of the key. She throws up a long three-pointer. Oh, no good. It's going to go back to Sycamore.
That was you know, the one she hit before was, you know, really deep, but she was walking up into that. That was just a straight up, you know, without the benefit of.
Sycamore throws the ball away under a little bit of pressure from the Braves. Braves give a little bit of pressure at in the backcourt, forces a turnover.
Yeah,
the Braves are going to get the ball back with 1:56 to go in the game and a 4-point deficit.
Yeah, McKenzie is really tall and really long.
They are very much in this game. Coach Brew is going to call a timeout to talk it over. That's not a bad call. Set a play, give some of these Braves starters a little bit of rest.
Yep. Yeah, McKenzie's tall, but she's just not that tall. That was, I was really surprised to see. They have had 3, 4, maybe 5 uncharacteristic errors Sycamore has in the last few minutes of the game, where they've turned the ball over. Carissa had one where she traveled. There was that pass right there, and 1 or 2 other ones in the last few minutes, which...
You know, Chuck, when you come in as a heavy favorite on somebody else's court and you've only got a 4-point lead deep in the 4th quarter, that's when nerves start to set in.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you right now, Sycamore's feeling some nerves.
Well, I think I probably alluded this earlier in our
Braves
broadcast.
have nothing to lose. They're playing like it.
That, you know, Sycamore, for their athletic talent and their size, a little sloppy with their ball handling traditionally. I mean, you know, this year they've had a lot of turnovers. The game I watched, scouted them with Turpin, they had a lot of turnovers. And they've kind of, that's been their Achilles heel. And they've shown that so far in the last few minutes of this game.
All right, Braves with the ball. Maddie Antonucci looking to drive. She's going to take it, goes up with it.
And draws one.
And she'll be shooting 2. Great drive to the basket by Maddie Antonucci.
Yeah. That's a, you know, that in and of itself is a good strategy. Maddie, obviously an excellent free throw shooter, one of the best in the city, you'll see, at least in terms of form. You know, fatigue does set in sometimes, but Maddie's a clutch shooter.
I'm going to say this. I don't think there's a player on Sycamore who can stop Maddie Antonucci one-on-one going to the basket.
Absolutely
no way. You isolate Maddie Antonucci, let her have her ball. If she's not going to get the basket, she's going to get fouled just like she did. And with her free throw shooting, I'll take those odds any day. She makes the first one, 3-point game. Second one's good too, 41-39.
A minute 38 left, and Braves are going to show a 2-2-1 press, giving Sycamore some pressure as they try to bring the ball up. It's been working so far. Like I said, Sycamore's had some uncharacteristic turnovers. Get back, Jaden.
You just can't let anybody get behind him.
Okay,
Sycamore gets it up.
And, you know, they're going to try to burn some clock again. I think this is one where, I mean, I see, you know, we are now in a man-to-man, which you have to do at this stage.
Yeah, we got to force something here. And
no fouls, but, well, actually, the Braves have plenty of fouls to give.
They have plenty of fouls to give. That could be a problem, to be honest with you, because they're not going to be able to get Sycamore to the line.
Oh,
Carissa with nice pass
from
Maddie Antonucci. Takes it right out of her hand.
Yeah, I thought,
what great defense.
you could
There
see
was no
that,
foul.
take
Nina
that
Price
down.
with the shot for the
That's
tie.
cold.
Oh, can't get it to go. She had a great look at the basket, just couldn't get it to go. Oh, but what defense by Maddie Antonucci.
Yeah.
Blocking Mackenzie Atkinson's shot.
Nina.
Nina might get an intentional there.
Oh, you know, that's nice. Nina went over immediately. Was like, going to apologize, and the girl's going to have none of it. Good for Nina for going over to say I was, yeah, anytime you put, well, one hand, but especially two hands in somebody's back. But, you know, the unfortunate side effect of that, too, is it's two shots and the ball.
Yeah.
So,
that's tough. I don't know what Nina was thinking there. But free throws missed.
Well, let's hope the iron remains unkind to Sycamore in this shot. Again, they're going to have the ball when, after this free throw, no matter what the result is.
Oh, and she misses them both. Braves catch a break there.
The result is positive for Indian Hill.
Maybe Nina read a stat sheet that you and I were unfamiliar with. 41-39 Sycamore. 44 seconds to go. Braves with 3 fouls. Sycamore with 4. Sycamore's going to inbound the ball.
And you know, this is where, if I'm the coach, you got to let these guys know. Somebody on the bench needs to let these players know they've only got 3 team fouls. Somebody's got to go out and get her. Somebody go get her. Yeah, okay. Nina was guarding Mackenzie, and I think Lauren correctly said, "You go get her, and I'll stay on Big Mac." We got to get on him. There's only 26 seconds left. That's it. That's okay.
That's all right. That's a good foul. It's going to get the ball out.
Again, only 14 fouls with just under 25 seconds left. You know, if
we can't let Sycamore run the clock out uncontested.
You've got to go. Nobody in foul trouble. They've got to go out and just aggressively pressure. I mean, go after every pass. You know, be swing. You know, trying to steal the ball into people's hands. Go get him, Claire. Go get her. Go get her.
Christian.
What was that?
I'm not sure. Foul down low. I think I'm going to call it Maddie Antonucci. That's going to be the Braves' 5th team foul. 2 more to get to the bonus.
I think that might have just been one of those foul for the hell of it. Yeah, and there's Claire doing exactly the same. They're just trying to.
That's okay.
That's the you know, the one drawback of not getting fouls caught on you is you get to this type of scenario and you've got to foul a bunch of times just to get them in the bonus.
Braves with their 16th foul. Sycamore's going to inbound it. Go get it.
Go get him. Come on, girls. Go get him.
They finally do. Oh, she gets by. Oh, okay. Well, Lauren picks up the foul. That's, I'll tell you, that's a good thing she called that foul because Sycamore found a wide open girl underneath the basket and laid that in.
That was almost an afterthought where she just kind of stuck around now as she was running past and fouled the girl.
All right, so Sycamore's going to go to the line. Amy Brew coming in for Jaden James. That's a good substitution. They're going to need a shooter in there.
Yeah. So Maddie Davis. The Aviators at the line shooting 1-and-1.
Oh, she misses the first shot.
Nuge with the rebound. The Braves have life.
She kicks it over to Amy Brew.
10 seconds left.
Throws it over to Claire. She's going to have to make something. 7 seconds. Claire gets the ball. She's going to go to the basket. And Anita Price, who lays it.
Touchdown!
Oh, they tie the game.
Claire drives the basket, makes a beautiful bounce pass to Nina Price, who puts it in with 1:05.
Do you believe in miracles?
Tom, I don't know if you. I don't know that you were at the Indian Hill Lovely, and I say this because of Mackenzie.
I was there, yes, I was there.
With
Anna Pottershield and Nina Price with 2 seconds to go.
where the Braves have been ahead the entire game. Loveland with their huge team, which included Mackenzie Atkinson at the time.
I'd like to
scored with like 10 seconds left. We brought the ball down. Anna Pottershield drove the right side, and I think I still, to this day, couldn't tell you whether that was a shot or a pass that Anna made coming down the right side.
No, it was
went over the basket. Nina right there, Johnny on the spot, laid it in. Almost not an identical play to what just happened because that was a bounce pass to her. But
yeah, I'd like to see the replay on that. That was a beautiful pass by Claire to handle down to Nina.
Yeah, guys, I don't know if we do have a replay of that last basket.
That's just super ball work with time running out. I mean, the Braves keeping their composure right to the end there. They tie the game 41-41 with 2.2 seconds left. Man, the fans are getting their money's worth here tonight.
And I hope that coaches are all saying no fouls, no fouls.
No fouls. Just in case the coach didn't tell them that, Chuck will. Braves are going to inbound it. They're going to go for a long inbound. I'd like to see an interception here. Oh, no, they get it in.
That's just, You know, that's just inexcusable. Nobody gets behind you. Nobody gets behind you. Nobody gets behind you. That's you know, they just had a timeout. Why do we not have players positioned so that nobody gets behind? What do they think is going to happen with 2 seconds left? It's going to be a long pass.
That's absolutely
what a heartbreaking.
That's devastating.
After the Braves fought back from a double-digit deficit, you know, midway through the third quarter, or early in the fourth quarter, came back to tie it with 2 seconds left.
So for those who didn't get to see that, maybe they're listening, just to recap what happened. Sycamore threw a long inbound pass. They got behind the Braves defense. She found an open player who just was 3 steps from the basket and he laid it in. Oh, that's really heartbreaking.
Well,
wow.
You know,
I wouldn't have bet on that, Chuck.
And a team against a team that the Braves were heavy underdogs. Played an outstanding game. A lot of key plays right there at the end. Lauren played, I think, I got to tell you, I might be wrong, but that's probably one of the best games I've ever seen Lauren play. She was a stud inside. Maddie was scoring. Nina was scoring. Claire finally came around and had a bunch of key plays and scores in the second half.
You know what, Chuck? I'm going to say that
James hit a key jumper.
I think that's the best all-around game the Braves have played this year. Even though it's a loss, everybody contributed. I mean, obviously, Maddie Antonucci came up huge for the Braves. Claire played well. Nina played well. Lauren James was just a force down low on defense. She was just, Sycamore couldn't get their ball inside to their big players, and the reason is because we had Lauren James and Maddie Antonucci collapsing down there. They couldn't get the ball.
Nina got a bunch of boards. I mean, Claire got a bunch of rebounds. The team played really. You're right. The team played extremely well. So.
I think that's their best all-around game.
Disappointing ending after clawing all the way back. But you're right. I think this is something the Braves need to be really proud of. Team played great. A lot of key clutch performances. A lot of really key clutch moments. You hate to say, oh, well, you get a moral victory out of a loss. Well, in this case, I think it's true.
No doubt.
You went toe-to-toe with a huge team and did great. So anyway, folks, on behalf of Tom Price and Chuck DeHamel, glad you were able to watch, whether you're watching this being streamed or whether you're sitting at home someday in this coming week watching the Braves play. Turn it off with 2 seconds left. Anyway, we are going to be recording and posting the game here at home against Wyoming on Wednesday. Obviously, a big game for the Braves. Battle for third place.
At the CHL.
If the Braves win, they will be tied with Wyoming, or finish tied with Wyoming if they win this game. If not, the Braves will be fourth. But the game will not be streamed, but we are going to record it and we are going to post it as early as the next morning. So hope the Braves have a big victory. And then the Braves close out their regular season this Saturday afternoon at home. That game ought to be streamed. We right now have it on our schedule to be streamed, depending on a couple things, including our good friend Mr. Dennis Stubbs, who makes the magic happen. So on behalf of our camera guys who have already left, our booth crew, which I think one of them or two of them are still in there, Chuck and Tom, saying thank you for watching. We'll see you soon.